But I have made good progress, particularly with push-ups. I can do some really difficult ones now, I can do quite high reps, and even my pull-ups going from 4 bad ones to 6 good ones, that's progress. It's a difficult exercise. I'm sure there's lots of things I could have done more efficiently, but enough blabbering. I think it's time I take my top off, and let's have a look, see if there's any difference, and then I can do all of the measurements as well, so that we can see exactly what has changed. Alright, here I go, bye everyone. Hey. So thankfully there is a difference. My overall frame just looks a little bit more aesthetic, and there is definitely increased development around my pecs. When I turn to the side, you can see they just look less flabby. And check out the definition on my back. There are muscles visible that were not there on day one. When we look specifically at my back, even though the lighting in this room has not changed, there is more shading on my day 30 muscles, meaning that they must have grown a bit. Now an area that unfortunately doesn't look hugely different is my arms. So let's take a look at the measurements and work out what exactly has happened. My bicep when my arm is straight was 29.7 on day 1. It is now 30. That is a difference. It's 0.3 of a centimeter. Would have liked it a little bit higher. But my bicep pop has gone from 33 all the way to 34. So a centimeter in 1 month. I think that's quite good. And my forearm has also increased from 27 to 28. I probably overtrained pull-ups a bit and maybe would have made more progress if I'd done it slightly less intensively. I guess that's just a drawback to being limited to only 2 exercises. Now it's time for my chest measurement. This is the exciting one because my pectorals should have grown from the push-ups, but also my lats should have grown and made my chest a little bit wider from the pull-ups. On day 1 my chest measurement was 95 centimeters and just now it is 100 centimeters. I am very impressed with a 5 centimeter increase in just 30 days. And as I said, I do think it's a noticeable difference. But when you compare that with what I looked like 6 months ago, you see the real progress that has been made. So do I recommend this, John? Kind of, actually, yeah. This was 30 minutes of strength training a day, which is not a big amount of time. 14 and a half hours total. Most people can fit that into their routine, and I did it at home entirely. There was no gym involved. With pretty cheap equipment, which is available in the description. I do think my upper body could benefit from some other exercises like lateral raises to help out my delts. But on a basic level, working on your push-ups and your pull-ups is going to have a strong impact. And if I'd done a bit less walking, maybe I'd have even bigger muscles right now. Who knows? So I'm going to keep my exercise up. Make sure you subscribe. I'm going to keep doing challenges like this. Let me know what you want to see from me next in the comments, and I will see you later. Bye. Bye.